Windsor varsity basketball taking on Mill River. This is girls basketball. Stacy Waite coming out to be the first Windsor player introduced.
Number 22, Isabella Mateos.
Then the second starter coming out will be number 22, Isabella Mateos.
Megan Rosen. Edgar, a junior, number 31.
Megan Rosen, 25, coming out for Windsor as they're doing the starting lineup. Number 31 coming out is Marissa Chase. And Catherine Brown, number 40, that's the starting five for Windsor. So they go through their pregame ritual, and then we'll get the Mill River starting lineup. And Mill River minus Chelsea Mazzaros out for the season with that ACL injury. Just got Courtney Chadburn back with shoulder injury. Brooke Griswold will come out and be the first starter introduced for the Minutemen in the white uniforms on their home court.
Number
23 will be Fishwick, Emily Fishwick coming out for the Minutemen.
A junior, number 33,
Isabel Furno, number 33 for Mill River.
At forward, a senior, number 12, captain, Caitlin Ketchum.
Katie Ketchum, number 12, one of the captains, and number 3, Courtney Chadburn, another captain for Mill River.
Courtney Chadburn.
And Mill River going through their final pre-game ritual. It's important for Mill River to get off to a good start.
Dan Rankin, assisted by Matt Waterman and Ken Webb.
Yeah, Dan Lacken, the head coach for Mill River. And again, this will be Mill River Windsor, 8-minute quarters, overtime if necessary at the Dean Hunt Memorial Gym. Jerry Munger bringing this high school basketball game. And Mill River coming in off 2 losses in the Rutland Holiday Tournament. Back on their home court. Looking to rebound and get back on the winning track here. Windsor, on the other hand, again coming in a lot of good athletic players, some size, some good ball handlers, and their team I saw earlier in the year, they can get hot shooting the basketball. They can turn the ball around too from defense to offense to get some transition baskets. So we'll have the jump ball in the center of the court. Furno, number 33, will be jumping against Brown. Furno for Mill River, Brown for Windsor. And just for the last time for a few minutes, I'll tell you, Windsor in the green and yellow, Mill River in the white and red, and we are good to go. The JV game was won by Mill River in a tight contest. Chadburn will retrieve the tip ball and be Mill River first to have the touch. And Courtney Chadburn said missed some of the games early in the season, recovering from that soccer injury where she had hurt her shoulder. Fishwick with the basketball, and she carried the basket. Yeah, well, they call it travel. Could have been a carry, but it's going to be a turnover, and that'll be Stacy Waite, number 4, back there with the basketball. She'll have it brought into play by number 31, her teammate Marissa Chase. So Chase and Waite in the backcourt, and yep, either some debris or something on the basketball court was picked up. Now Waite, number 4, will bring it up for Windsor. So the Yellow Jackets for the chance to draw first blood here, and that's going to be Fishwick there defensively. River does a good job defensively. Their problem has been finding some points. There's the steal by Fishwick, and the ball tipped away from behind. They're going to recycle it out. Chadburn left open. No. Had a good look. Blanc rebound far side, taken out of there. Waite with the basketball now. 25 originally, that was Rosen that had the ball on the rebound, and they'll come back around now, and Chase and Waite are the players' names, not their tactics. Mill River, again, not a bad job defensively as a team. They just put a lot of pressure on their defense by not scoring a lot of points, and that's going to be the first bucket of the ball game, and now Windsor's going to go into a full court press. Ketchum looking to get the ball inbounds. Will come to Chadburn. 2-0 Windsor, 7 minutes to go in this first quarter. Fishwick, front court, cut off by Waite, wants to hit the trailer on her play, which was Chadburn. Chadburn and Fishwick play toss and catch on that far side. Fishwick works off a screen, took the bump, kicks it out to Griswold, and she'll come back to Chadburn and circulate all the way over to the right elbow. And that's going to be 3 points for Chadburn. And that'll give Mill River their first lead at 3-2. And Stacy Waite, number 4, a veteran out there for this Windsor squad, will go by Fishwick and draw the defense. And boy, they got the ball inside rather easily, and that might have been tipped by Furno. The shot was taken by number 25 Rosen. Ketchum in the front court, puts it on the floor, wants to penetrate, ball slapped away, picked up by Griswold. She'll pass up the shot, give it to Fishwick, and she won't get it to drop. Rebound far side, number 31 Chase. for Chase. No problem getting the ball up front. Brown fouled. Took it into Furno. Smart play by Brown. Attacked the basket, and Catherine Brown, number 40, has earned herself a couple free throws, fouled in the act of shooting. All this happening with 6:01 to go in the first quarter. 3-2 Mill River. Windsor at the free throw line. Chance to tie the basketball game up. And that's going to be the first foul of the game, so obviously that's Furno's first personal foul. And that's going to be a little long and strong, and it'll be off the mark, and we'll stay at 3-2 right now. Brown's second attempt will be up, and no, front rimmed it. Rebound, tied up, taken out. Wait, no, she had a good look at the ball. Furno will take the basketball away. She's double teamed by Windsor and able to throw to the top, get it to Chadburn. Chadburn, front court. Chadburn on the right side will come to Fishwick. Fishwick works off the Furno screen, wheels inside the paint, got fouled. I believe we have a hand check foul. Fishwick getting bumped and bruised down there in the paint, and it's going to be a ball on a baseline to Mill River. Chadburn will take it out of bounds. They're going to go to the box formation to bring the ball into play. So Chadburn looking. Furno catches, tough shot, won't drop. It's just quite a job just to get the shot off. Goes to Brown to Waite. Waite, number 4, into the front court. And Fishwick at the top of the defense right there with the attacking, aggressive stance to the hole and to the bucket. That was Mateos, number 22, had rolled to the basket. Did a nice job of getting the movement without the basketball. Goes 4-3 Windsor, and Griswold will put it on the floor, and yeah, that's going to be on Mateos, 22, as that'll be a hand check foul, and we'll have the ball on the baseline out of bounds to Mill River. This Chase will put a little pressure, not a lot on that inbounds pass. Chadburn gets it into Griswold. Ball slapped away from her. Went off from Griswold out of bounds into the Windsor bench, and it'll be Yellow Jackets with the basketball on the turnover. And Stacy Waite, you'll see a lot of minutes tonight with the basketball. She wants to push it inside. She does, and that's going to drop for Windsor. Oh, good job by the Yellow Jackets. And Rosen with the basket, catching with the basketball for Mill River, and she'll reverse, trying to bring it up, and she let the trap come. That left mathematically somebody open. There's a long pass cross court. Chadburn with the penetration, strip to the ball, and going to stay down this into the floor. 6-3 Windsor with the lead. Mill River with the one basket. It's a three-point shot made by Courtney Chadburn. Boy, they got the ball in bounds, and Furno kept it alive. No, Waite came in on the other side, stole the basketball away. We'll lay it out. Mateos now with the ball. Go back to Waite. Almost taken away by Fishwick. There's the cut toward the basket, and they'll take it back out. Mateos sets, fires. Can't get the bounce score away. We got. Oh, what happened? It hit the cable. There's a cable that comes down from the ceiling and holds the. It's what makes the backboard go up and down to retract it. That's out of bounds, and that's automatically ball to Mill River. So they'll work the ball consciously up the floor against the press. There's the trap. So what you got to do, you've got to really be a lot crisper in your movement, getting the ball up around that trap. Yeah, I went off from one of the Windsor defenders out of bounds. Ketchum trying to wrap the pass around and connect up with her teammate on the baseline. And we're nearing the midway point of this first quarter. Fishwick catches, passes at the shot. We'll come back out to Ketchum. Chadburn from the far side of the gym. No good. Ketchum will hustle over and be out of bounds. Good try by Katie Ketchum, but it will be Rosen, 25. Megan Rosen will bring the ball into play to Stacy Waite. Waite. Oh, great explosive step, and it's going to get the foul on Fishwick. Yeah, just a lot of speed right there. That'll be Fishwick's first foul, team's second. Windsor on the baseline. Thought they might try to set something into Brown. They did. Griswold made the steal, then stepped out of bounds, and Windsor will get the ball right back now. That's Chase, 31. Bringing the ball on into play, or trying to. But you can see Waite wants to split the defense, and it's going to be out from Waite out of bounds. Well, she put her head down, trying to go through the defenders. They stayed just straight up and together, and that caused the turnover. Waite slipping around out there. I don't know if there's moisture on the floor, but Chadburn will break into the front court. Chadburn on the drive. Chadburn trying to do the finger roll, couldn't get to go, and it's going to stay with Mill River. I believe one off from Brown, number 40 of Windsor. See Fishwick. Boy, White plays tough defense. Here, not give up an inch to that inside movement. Forced everything back outside. Griswold looking baseline, lost the basketball, picked it back up. We'll give it back out. Ketchum wants to get in closer for the shot and does. 6-5 on the Ketchum basket. Boy, they just gave up the baseline. Ketchum made them pay for it, and Mill River down just one now with 3:12 to go in the first quarter. There's the cut. Brown kicks, fires a little hook shot, and it's going to be controlled on the offensive rebound by Rosen to Wait. And Mateo's with the ball now, number 22. Windsor, I thought, might want to push the tempo a little bit, but they're very happy right now, very content to. It's going to be an interesting call. It's going to be green ball off from Ketchum out of bounds. Very content to run a half-court style game. And they throw to a spot, chased down by Chase. And that's a good play, actually. Oh, Brown with a good ball fake, and then jump ball or foul. Jump, they're going to call it jump ball. And Nikki Rao coming in for Isabel Fernal for Mill River. Rao will wear 32. And I do believe that was the only substitution on the play. And that arrow on the jump ball favored Windsor. Mateos, nope. She had a good look. It was on line, just short, and then Ketchum lost the ball out of bounds. It's going to be green basketball, I believe, is what the call was. Yeah, it's going to be Rosen, 25, taking the ball out of bounds, and now there's some discussion as to who the ball went out of bounds off from. Refs talking it over. All this happening with the score 6-5 Windsor and 2:33 to go on the clock. And during all that discussion, some subs coming in for Windsor. 32 is Bethany Brown. And Chelsea Melendi coming in, number 21. That ball was tipped. Will be chased down by Melendi, and she'll turn now and start all the way back up court. That was Chase, I'm sorry, 31. This was 32, Bethany Brown, who had just checked into the basketball game. Catherine Brown holding the ball up top. And again, no shot clock, state of Vermont. They can run as much time down as they want. As you can see, Brown with the ball. And at the scores table, Nicole Munson getting ready to check in for Mill River. There it is, down to Chase on the baseline, missed the turnaround. And oh, nice battle for the ball and the finish. Boy, that's just staying with it. That was Bethany Brown with the basket. And she earned it. That was a tough basket. Ketchum got on the baseline, almost lost the ball. We'll send it back out to Chadburn. It's 8-5, Windsor. Fishhook with the basketball will come to Ketchum. She'll set, and nope. Ball kicks all the way out, and now they're looking to push the ball down the floor. Good transitional defense right there by Mill River, but Windsor with a swish from the outside makes it 10-5, and they're on a good run right now. Well, I'll tell you what, Mill River very fortunate not to have that ball taken away as Zapata, Ram Zapata came across and almost made the steal. Griswold wheeled to the basket, missed it. Ketchum had it, put it on the floor, lost it. It's going to be picked up now by Windsor, and that's number 32, Brown with the basketball. And we're at a minute to go in the first quarter. At the Dean Holt Memorial Gym, Jerry Munger bringing his high school basketball game. Windsor in the green has the lead. And Mill River playing the defense out there. And there's the wraparound pass, and boy, it's in a lot of traffic, and Chase wants to go down inside. Griswold stepped in front of the pass, stole it away. Mill River, front court. Chadburn got a hold of the basketball. Here's the shot, and no finish on it. Rebound will come down, and Zapata with the basketball. She will break the timeline and literally hand the ball off to Brown. See Rosen come out to meet the pass at the free throw line. They push it inside, and boy, there's just a sea of white. Rosen will pick it up with a shot too far underneath the basket, hit the bottom of the backboard, and then we got a foul called on Windsor. All this happening with just 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. 10-5 Windsor with the lead. And they're going to have Munson come in now for Mill River, which is 15 seconds to go, and then 44 Morgan Farnsworth coming in for Windsor. And Chadburn kills the dribble, comes cross, will come to Munson. Munson to Chadburn, 10 seconds on the clock. Chadburn breaks the timeline, brings it over to Fishwick, who can't get pass. Was a little high and wide, and she lost it out of bounds, and it will be 5.7 seconds, which is a lot of time. That will give Chase, number 31, and Windsor an ample opportunity to set up a good shot here. Brown might have double dribbled, and going to be off the mark. And it's the Windsor first quarter, 10-5, to have the lead over Mill River in this varsity basketball game. As you can see, it'll be Mill River with the basketball start off the second quarter. And Courtney Chadburn with 3 of the 5 points for Mill River. Katie Ketchum with the other 2, and this is going to be Fishwick. Fishwick to Munson, who's in the ball game, number 5. Munson is senior on this Mill River squad. And that's going to be a 3-ball up and no good. The shot was taken. Ketchum with the rebound. Shot taken by Chadburn. She'll go to Munson left side. Munson and Rao. 32. See Rao set the screen. Munson fires and long rebound. Rao's going to chase it down. Mill River's going to get a couple of opportunities off this possession here. Something you don't see him do very often, and this could be very healthy for him. They could do this all night. Chadburn and stripped of the ball. Ball on the floor. Ball still loose. Brown had it, lost it, and Chadburn took a shot. Will go to the floor, and I believe she's going to get a couple free throws. Well, she certainly earned them. She's going to have a big floor burn after that. With 7:13 to go in the quarter, that foul will be on Farnsworth, 44. Windsor and Chadburn at the line, going to be shooting 2. Nope. So she'll try to get the second one to cooperate with her, and it will. Makes it 10-6, a 4-point lead, and Chase will bring the ball into Brown. 32 is Bethany Brown. Catherine Brown is number 40 on the roster. She's not out there right now. They've got her on the bench. She started the game for Windsor. Farnsworth on the drive. Oh, nice finish. Boy, she got the defender to commit on the reach, and then she just drove past her, put it on the glass, and in. 12-6 Windsor. That ball tipped, but still gets to catch him. She came back to meet it. And boy, must have been tipped by Chase. Didn't become a backcourt. Fishwick with the basketball will go to Courtney Chadburn. She'll make the catch on the high pass. Chadburn gets it up, and no. They got the ball in the Rao. She tried to catch and shoot all in one motion, and with the basketball is Zapata, and she'll bring the ball back out. Now they'll reset the offense. That goes through Farnsworth's hand. She's able to retrieve it, get inside the free throw line, and I like her style. She goes right to the basket. Fishwick, transition, comes down the floor, and good transitional defense right there by Windsor. There really was no break, so Mill River didn't force it. Chadburn got it. 2-pointer for Chadburn, and they'll make it 12-8 now, just a 4-point difference in the basketball game. And Bethany Brown, 32. At the point, but Stacy Waite, number 4 on the scores table. This is Melendi with the basketball, 21. She come to Farnsworth. Round on Farnsworth. Here back up, give her a little more space after she got beat on the dribble last time. And then I didn't catch it for 14. Like I said, it's Ram Zapata out there for Windsor in the green uniforms, and they're looking for the cut. There's the catch, there's the turn, and hung on the rim, wouldn't drop. Fishwick had a nice inside position, got the basketball, and she stole it back from Zapata, and she'll go across to Munson now. A much wider open start to the third quarter by both schools. Munson off the Rao screen. They wanted to give it back to Rao, but Farnsworth rolled with her and didn't really give him an option. This is another 3-point attempt. Long rebound, long shot. Comes down to Chase. Chase got in some traffic, went wide, gave the ball up. I believe we're going to have a travel call. Yes, we are. Bethany Brown traveled. That'll give Mill River the basketball side out in front of their bench. Megan Clark, 21, coming in the ball game for Mill River, seeing her first action of the night. And it'll be Katie Ketchum far side. Bringing the ball into play. It's Ketchum and Chadburn playing toss and catch. Bethany Brown right there defensively in front of Courtney Chadburn. Brings it off to Munson. Again, Rouse setting the screen, and she'll roll to the basket. And the pass was delivered a little high and goes off from Rouse's hands. And also, Stacy Waite, number 4 defensively, really stayed with the play and didn't give him a nice clean passing lane to go back to Rouse. She read the play and stayed with it. Megan Clark with the good defense there. The missed shot, and the ball possessed by Rao in the corner. She needs some help. Double dribbled. Yeah. Well, but I'm not really sure what they're called. Right now, Mill River is called a timeout. And I believe he's going to stay with Mill River. And the question from the Windsor bench was a double dribble, but they're saying the timeout occurred before the double dribble. I'll give you that roster right now for Mill River. And we'll start with number 3, Captain Courtney Chadburn. Erica Gura is number 4, as we're looking right into the huddle right now. Nicole Munson, 5. Jen Brown, 10. She's on crutches, still unable to play. Brooke Griswold, number 11. 12 is another captain, Katie Ketchum. Andrea Chambers is 15. Megan Clark, 21. Matea Wilson, 22. Emily Fishwick, 23. Nicole Rao, 32. Isabel Furno, 33. And unable to play for the season, number 34, Captain Chelsea Mazeros. And that's going to be Ketchum right there over on the far side of the Dean Hunt Memorial Gym. Mill River will run a stack, trying to bring the ball into play, and there is some pressure in the back court. Bethany Brown will stay with Courtney Chadburn. Ketchum with the ball, will come back to Chadburn. She'll get it to Rao in the middle of the floor. He'll swing it off to Munson. Munson with the one dribble, stops, and will hand the ball literally off to Chadburn with 4:21 to go in the half. Mill River down by 4. Clark, who can light the scoreboard up when she gets hot, with the basketball right now. And that's Stacy Waite that keeps staying with her. As Windsor in a zone defense right now. Clark down inside, turns fire, Ketchum, no good. Rebound, Munson kicks it back out to Chadburn. She penetrated, zigzag, shot up. Might have been partially blocked. It's been picked up by Rao. Rao was fouled. No, jump ball. And this time the arrow will favor the Windsor Yellow Jackets, and Bethany Brown will take the ball out of bounds. She'll bring it into Stacy Waite. No pressure this time in the backcourt by Mill River, but Megan Clark right there at the logo to apply the defensive pressure. Number 21 there for the Minutemen. That shot caught, fired, and no good. We'll have a push from behind on Farnsworth as Rao at inside position, boxed her out nicely. That'll be the 4th team foul. Second foul on Farnsworth. Ball will just go over to the Minutemen. Ketchum will bring the ball into play. And Fishwick coming in for Munson for Mill River. Fishwick wearing number 23. And Chadburn lays the ball out for Ketchum. She'll go back to Chadburn, center of the floor. Chadburn turn, Waite there. Not quite as close as Chadburn has anticipated. Clark. The Fishwick thought about the shot. We'll go back to Clark. She'll take the shot and got it. Megan Clark can do that all night if they give her the green light. 12-10 now. The Windsor lead has shrunk down to just 2. Chadburn from behind knocked the ball away. She's going to go up and got fouled. Got going to the line, shooting 2. Almost got the basket to drop also. Courtney Chadburn, one of the senior captains out there for the Minutemen. And at the scorer's table, looks like Isabel Furno getting set check in for the Minutemen. Makes it 12-11 on that made free throw. That's a 16 foul on Windsor. That's also a second personal foul on Waite. And Chadburn looking for the tie here with his second free throw. And she got it. We're tied at 12. So the Minutemen putting together a 6-0 run here to get things tied up. Waite out of the ball game with those 2 fouls with just 3 minutes to go in a half. And Zapata will give the ball back, and Melendi, no, it rims out on her. Mill River, a long pass ahead. Ketchum does a great job of going in front of Melendi to get the basketball. And should be the 1-1. It's the 7th foul. Yeah, they just realized it now. Yeah, it's the 1-1. And we've got a timeout called. Mill River will be going to the free throw line, coming back from the fade with a chance to take the first lead of the game. So we're trying to figure out who's taking the free throws. Ketchum lined up, and then they kicked her out the free throw line. It's going to be Megan Clark who will end up taking the free throw shots now. And this is just a 1-on-1. That's the 7th foul. First foul on Melendi. And Clark will be off the mark, off Melendi's hands. Ketchum will lose it out of bounds. Oh, it was a hot potato. Looked like she was going to out-hustle the Windsor player to the basketball, but then just lost it out of bounds. Chase. Threw it. Ketchum with some pressure and traveled. Yeah. Ketchum knew it. She made a great play to make the steal, then stopped the dribble, then thought about taking it to the basket, but can't do that once you stop the dribble. And Zapata will take the ball out of bounds. She'll bring it in, and Mill River will come out of that timeout with a different look defensively. And it's going to cause yet another turnover. That's 2 times now that the last 2 times Windsor's trying to bring the ball up the court, they've turned the basketball over. In a 12-12 game, the JV game was won by Mill River. Fishwick, and yeah, that gets predictable, and it was read by Chase, and she'll be fouled big time. Ketchum will pick up the foul, and you can only throw those long, slow, lazy passes half court a couple times before that happens right there. Chase looks like she's going to be okay. It was a pretty hard fall to the floor. And she's going to get 2 shots. And that's going to be Ketchum's first personal, team's 3rd. And that's going to rattle out on her. So we're still tied at 12, but Chase with a chance right here. And nope, and Ketchum with the box out on Catherine Brown. Will get the ball around the defender. Here's Melendi to Chadburn. Chadburn just galloped the pass to the defense on that side. Ketchum from the free throw line. Nope, trying to use the glass. No good. Rebound will come out to Clark. She was open, passed up the shot. Comes down to Chadburn. Chadburn to Fishwick. Fishwick with Catherine Brown. That's quite a size advantage for Brown. And Chadburn for 3. That's 2 3-pointers now for Courtney Chadburn here in the ball game. And Mill River will go up by 3, 15-12. Bethany Brown gave the ball off to Chase. Chase being guarded by Chadburn. Lobs it down inside, and Ketchum almost had the steal. Well, I like that right there. They went right down inside to Catherine Brown, who's got great moves down in the low post. And she was fouled. Matea Wilson out, the number 22 for Mill River, came out after that timeout. And there's going to be 2 shots coming up for Brown. Going to trim into that 3-point lead, and does. That's a good looking free throw. Makes it 15-13, 2-point lead. And coming in from Allende for Windsor will be number 22 now. That's Isabella Mateos. And Brown's second shot will, yes, cooperate and go in. 15-14, the Minutemen now. Again, see how they're using the same pattern to break the press, and that's what led to the turnover. They get it ahead to Clark. She wants to take to the hole. She was cut off, and then coming up from behind was Chase. She slapped the ball out of bounds for Windsor. And it'll be Mill River's basketball on the baseline, and looks like they're going to set the box formation, yes. Clark turns, fires, no. Rebound, Ketchum, weak side, got that line rebound. There's the cut, the shot, and won't drop. Got a foul on Wilson. And that's going to be the 5th team foul. No shots yet coming up for Windsor, and we're at 1:19 to go in the first half of play. Fishwick tipped it, and she stole it. Great job by Fishwick. Gives the ball off to Clark. She'll swing it inside. Goes off from Wilson's hands, and this is going to be brought up the floor now by Mateos to Brown. Minute to go, first half. Mill River holding on to that 1-point lead, and there's a steal by Clark. She carried the basketball, yep. Boy, they had the push going, too. They had Fishwick out on that far side. And Chase. We'll get the ball in, no problem. Mill River will pull back. Remember, they've shown them a couple different looks defensively here, and one of the times they did go to the press and created 2 turnovers on 2 possessions. Zapata to the hole, rolled, no good. Follow-up, no good, and Wilson will get the rebound for the Minutemen. 42 seconds to go in a half. Ketchum with the catch, avoids the contact, goes up, has her shot blocked, and it'll be Zapata with the basketball. Chase made the block, and now it's going to be Windsor with 32 seconds to go. Looking to recapture the lead, going in the locker room. Brown will slow it down. They'll go Brown to Brown. That was Catherine Brown, number 40. And Wilson literally reached behind and slapped the ball away. There's the kick out. The shot will be a 2-pointer and won't happen. Got a foul on the rebound. Wilson got inside position on Catherine Brown. Wilson was fouled. And Wilson should be taking free throws. Yeah, and it should be 22, Mateo Wilson coming down. And yep, I got it right. So she'll be taking free throws with 15.3 seconds to go. That's the 18th foul. Nope, they're going to switch around, put Ketchum up there. Well, they have had an adventure tonight picking out who's going to take the free throws, and this time it's going to be Katie Ketchum who will take the free throws. Got it. 16-14, Mill River by 2. I don't know, that switch of people at the free throw line might have worked out here for Mill River. Then didn't hit the rim. That's automatically ball over to Windsor. The shot didn't hit the rim, and now Mill River will get set with some pressure, try and make Windsor eat up some of the clock and bring the ball down and have time to take the shot. Zapata will swing the ball over to Bethany Brown. 3 ball, no. Long rebound, going to be chased down by Wilson. And Mill River, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. And they'll throw it up ahead. Nope, won't count. But the Minutemen will have a 2-point lead over Windsor at the half, 16-14 in this varsity basketball game being brought to you by Jerry Munger. Windsor's going to come out zone in the second half. They're going to come out with their 2 tallest players out there. Farnsworth, number 44, and Catherine Brown, number 40, so a little different look. And we'll see if it pays off. I tell you, it should lead to a lot of perimeter shots by Mill River, unless Mill River is going to try to challenge and slash to the basket and try to get those tall players in foul trouble for Windsor. But it should also lead to a lot of rebounds for Windsor. That was a 1 and out by Mill River. They're up 16-14, just underway. 30 seconds to be exact here in the second half from Jerry Munger, and bringing this high school basketball game from Mill River. The JV game was won by the Minutemen, and we got travel call. You know that twin towers that they have, the 2 tall girls down on defense, they can also use that offensively. And I was a little surprised they didn't try to pound it down inside with their height advantage against Mill River, but they didn't. And now Fishwick with the basketball will break the timeline by getting a little bounce pass into Chadburn to Griswold, and she got it. That was a nice job of bringing the ball up the floor, finding the open person, and then that person, Griswold, having the confidence to bury it. 18-14 Mill River. There's Farnsworth down inside, and Ketchum anticipated that, stepped in front of Catherine Brown, number 40, and made the steal. Here comes a little tempo, and they'll get it in the corner. Fishwick, no, good look, good shot, just didn't go. And then we'll have Stacy Waite back in the basketball game. She sat for a while in the second quarter. Remember, she picked up her second foul. They'll come over to Chase. Chase will turn and try to bring the ball down inside to Catherine Brown. Ketchum got a piece of the pass, knocked it out further from the basket from where Brown likes to operate. And Stacy Waite now will be patient, pull the ball out between circles, chase it down right there, and reset the offense basically. 6:15 to go. They go inside to Farnsworth. Got it. That is a matter of just going there all the time. If they front her, all they have to do is put air under the ball like that pass, go up over the top of the defense to her. But that is an option that's there all night. What a great recovery and adjustment to that pass by Fishwick to get the basketball. Griswold, no, same play. She was open, jump ball, should be green basketball. And I'm just looking, we had a sub come in. It's going to be Nikki Rao coming in for Mill River, number 32. She comes in with 5:51 to go in this third quarter. And the Minutemen up by 2, 18-16. There's been no fouls. Fishwick with the quick hands. And quick hands also by Mateos as she came from behind and made the steal off the steal. Stacy Waite with the basketball, and that's from the free throw line, off the mark. Ball on the floor, goes off from the foot. A Ketchum out of bounds. Almost like she was still playing soccer for Coach Chadburn right there. And Chase, 31, trying to bring the ball in play. They want to get the 5 count. The Brown wide open, got it. That's there all the time. Again, she put air under the ball. There's nobody tall enough to stop that on Mill River, and we're tied at 18. Fishwick put the brakes on, went to Chadburn, came across to Ketchum. Ketchum will hand the ball to Chadburn on that little behind cut they have. Griswold trying to work off the screen. We'll get to the free throw line, swings the ball over to Fishwick. She's open, and she's not going to get it. Rebound comes down, and here's a chance for Chase, 31, and Windsor to take the lead back. Mateos inside, foul, and count it. I think Windsor had a big talk at halftime about let's use our height advantage, push the ball inside every trip down, and it's paying off. They've got a 20-18 lead, and Catherine Brown with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And that will lead to a Mill River timeout called by Coach Dan Latkin, and it's going to be a full timeout with Mill River down 20-18. Adjustments been made by Mill River after they called that timeout, and the shot up by Catherine Brown will be no good. Boy, Farnsworth kept it alive. Farnsworth fading away, couldn't get the shot to drop. Good hustle by Farnsworth. Then Rao with the dribble and the pass stolen away. Waite had it, goes to Catherine Brown, and that's going to be a foul on Ketchum. She'll pick up her second foul. Could be a hold. Yeah, that's what we call a hold on Ketchum. No shots coming up. Ball will be out of bounds on the baseline to Windsor at their own basket. And that is foul number 2 on Ketchum. This could be a problem in the second half. That was well defended, slapped out of bounds, stays with Windsor. And they're going to have Mateos take the ball out just about 4 feet, a little bit wider than what she had before. Oh, Ketchum had it, lost it. And Waite will swing the ball over, up, and no. Good look, didn't get the finish. Rebound down to Mill River. Looking to get to Ketchum. Ketchum got a 2-on-1 up ahead. Chadburn, and got it. We're tied at 20. As this one continues to go back and forth, it's tied at 20 with 4:25 to go in the third quarter. Windsor and Mill River varsity basketball. Mateos stops, and Griswold got a piece of it, altered the shot. Definitely Rao juggles it off her head, makes the rebound, finds Fishwick. Fishwick. She's going to bring it up, crossover across the logo, bring it in the front court, work between circles, avoid the steal, and there's the foul. That will be on Mateos as she came out and bumped Griswold from behind. The ball will be side out as that's the first foul of the second half on Windsor. Ketchum right in front of her own bench, bring the ball into play for the Minutemen. We're bringing in the Chadburn. Now Chadburn's got a couple threes in this game. That makes the defense stretch out on her a little bit. To come to Fishwick, that pass tipped, and boy, everybody kind of met in the middle, and it'll be picked up by Catherine Brown, and she'll go to Farnsworth. Farnsworth to Waite, and Brown looking like a pretzel right there, bending out of the way. Windsor looking for the lead. We'll get it. Again, down in the low post. They got the ball down deep in the paint and use that height and got the bucket. Ketchum to Fishwick. And now they'll get it over the timeline to Rao to Chadburn. Chadburn between the legs to pull the ball back out at the left elbow. Nice catch by Katie Ketchum, and then a John Elway type pass to foul, and the basket almost went. 2 shots going up for Fishwick, and if it's Waite, it's her third foul. And I'm just waiting. Actually, I missed the call. I'll wait and see what the board says. It's the third foul on Stacy Waite. And Emily Fishwick at the line with 2 free throws coming up, and a 22-20, 21. Yeah, 22-21, Windsor by 1 after that made free throw. Rosen, 25 coming in the ball game, and then Bethany Brown, 32 coming in. These are Windsor changes off the bench. We're tied at 22 as Fishwick got them both. And Rao and Fishwick, and oh, that was quite a collision. Fishwick and Chase accidentally ran into each other. Fishwick flexing her shoulder, and yeah, okay, I was following the wrong play. The ball's going to be on the baseline. That's going to be the second foul on Fishwick, third on the team, and Griswold will now be called for the foul. So very quickly, Mill River will pick up 2 quick team fouls to make them 4 for this half. That's not the object of the press, but it's the way it's working out. That's the first foul on Griswold. Chadburn, Chase, corner, jump ball, Mill River basketball. Well, they stayed with it, and they'll get possession on the tie-up, and the arrow's going to go to the Minutemen, and Ketchum will take the ball out at the end of the bench area for Mill River, brings it into Courtney Chadburn to Griswold. She's between circles, and that zone defense will slide to the left now. I'll tell you what's tough is they've got Brown, Catherine Brown in the middle of that 2-3 zone. Ketchum up, and no good, but they've got Farnsworth out on the wing. This is Rosen with the ball. She'll glide it in the front court, get into the paint, forget to bring the ball with her. It goes to the floor, they'll roll it out, and now Bethany Brown will have the basketball, goes to Chase. on the wheel. It won't drop, and Ketchum just got inside position, out rebounded Catherine Brown. And that's going to be too much of a lead even for Chadburn. She gave it quite the effort, but it definitely will be Windsor basketball. And Megan Clark in the ball game with 2:30 to go in the third quarter, wearing number 21 for Mill River. And she had a piece of it, couldn't hold on to the basketball. Windsor, Mill River tied at 22 in the third quarter. Farnsworth wants the person to cut, and nothing happening down inside, got travel call. So Morgan Farnsworth called for the travel. Ball will be signed out in front of the bleacher area here. And Ketchum bring the ball all the way across to Fishwick. And now she'll come center court. Courtney Chadburn, she killed the dribble, needs some help. Ketchum came back to get it for her. And that ball tipped, and will roll. Yeah. Well, I knew they were taking, the little clock inside my head knew it was getting awful close to 10 seconds. And that becomes a violation, and Windsor will have the basketball. Farnsworth down inside, and boy, I tell you, great defense played right there, and got a foul called on Rosen. Ball out of bounds to Mill River. Third team foul on Windsor as Ketchum will get the ball to the official. He'll make the touch up, and we'll get set to go. Well, they had Clark running deep, didn't get the ball. It's going to be a blocking foul. Yeah, Farnsworth just picked up the foul. And I believe that's going to be foul number 3 on Farnsworth. And I'm just waiting for the board. Yeah, it's just her third personal. So with 1:50 to go, that's not the worst thing that happened in the third quarter. Fishwick. Call a travel. Boy, I tell you, each team being a little loose in their play right now in this third quarter. And we're tied at 22, and Chase will take the ball over the side. Did somebody? Yeah, somebody called a timeout. So 1:43 to go in the third quarter. It's a Windsor timeout, and the score tied 22 all between Windsor and Mill River. And there you can find Chase. She's right down in the Mill River cheering section here. Gets it ahead to Bethany Brown. We'll give it on a trailer to Catherine Brown. Back in the lineup goes to Chase. Chase wants to return the pass to Catherine Brown. She will be blocked right to Farnsworth. She'll make the basket. Boy, that's just being in the right place at the right time. And now Rao will turn and get it up to Munson. Number 5 is checked in for Mill River, Nicole Munson. 24-22, Megan Clark with the ball. Windsor with the lead, and there's a trip called on Farnsworth. Now she has 4, and that's the team's 5th foul. And Megan Clark. It's a very quick lineup out there right now for Mill River. If you take Munson, Clark, and Chadburn, and then a good hustle of Rao and Ketchum. Ketchum turns, puts inside, lost the ball. Munson will pick it up on the baseline. She'll start the offense over as Clark will just reach behind her and get the pass to Chadburn on that right side. She dribbles to the arc, pulls it back out, and defense not on. Remember, she's got a couple threes. That's going to be Ketchum. No problem taking a shot. You've got to shoot the ball to score, and she just missed. That's all there was to it. Farnsworth puts it on the floor, sets, and got it. I like Farnsworth. I've seen all her sisters play. Erin and Megan and now Morgan, and boy, they are all talented. And Rao, with her own rebound, was blocked from behind by Farnsworth. 26-22, Windsor. 28 seconds to go, third quarter, and Catherine Brown with the ball fake, and then the help defense by Nikki Rao. Matea Wilson set to check in for Mill River, wearing number 22. She's coming in for Rao. And Ram Sapana coming in for Windsor. She'll wear number 14. And she's going to take the shot and get it off the bench in the game, in the bucket. 6-point lead, and Mill River type of offense can't really get that far behind. And Ram Sapana almost had to steal. Again, a long, lazy pass almost picked off as Griswold and Fishwick coming in for Clark and Munson for Mill River. Ketchum far side, looking to get the ball in the play. Mill River loved it in this quarter with a bucket. They're down 6. Fishwick Whoops. Didn't really let the trap get to her, and Wilson will get the ball back to Fishwick. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. And I don't think they realized it soon enough, and nope. It's going to be 28-22 heading in the fourth quarter. Windsor overcoming that 2-point halftime deficit to have the lead. Come back on their home court and get their second win of the season. They've stayed in this one. This is a very good Windsor team, and Mill River's right there. They're down 6, but they can't give up a mini run or go into a mini slump either. Griswold on the drive, took the bump, put the shot up, and smart play. 2 shots, because she put the shot up so she could draw the 2 shots, but also, you know, the basket might have gone. So Griswold at the line. First shot will be in and out. 28-22. Score remains Windsor up by 6. Got the second one. 28-23. Ram Zapata, who came in toward the end of the third quarter, made a basket. Will get the bucket and going to count it, and she's going to the free throw line. So Zapata coming in, and she's making a big impact for Windsor. That'll make it 30-23 and a chance to push it to an 8-point lead with a made basket. Also make it a 3-point play if she can get this free throw. Got it. What a good looking player. Comes in off the bench. What a luxury. Well, again, just dangerously soft passes. Mill River very fortunate right there that they did not turn the ball over. Yeah, I think it's a 1-on-1. I'm waiting to see. I thought, yeah, it's the 7th team foul. It will be shooting then. Again, they're getting a little lackadaisical or careless with those passes back there with the pressure defense, but they get bailed out here with a foul on Bethany Brown, her second, team 7th. So Mill River will be shooting the rest of this evening, at least the 1-and-1. Ketchum willed that one in. We'll make it 31-24. Tries to go 2 for 2. Will do so. 31-25. Minutemen down 6. Boy, see, Catherine Brown is a center. And I tell you, they really should have pressured her in the backcourt. And we're got a pushing call. Going to be the 6th foul on Mill River. And Isabel Furno coming in the ballgame, number 33 for Ketchum. So Ketchum's going to take a breather, and she's done a good job tonight for the Minutemen. And Ram Zapata will bring the ball into Rosen. Rosen with Griswold on her. Zapata catches, fires, and that one will be off the mark. And Furno will put the ball on the floor and had to pick right off. Chase got it. Got the steal, got the basket, and that's what I mean. You've got to make crisp passes back there and good decisions. Nice catch by Chadburn, and now she's in a lot of trouble. And she calls timeout, and that's a very headsy play by the senior captain, Chadburn. 33-25, Mill River down 8 with 7:05 to go, fourth quarter. So Griswold try to get it against Rosen on the basketball. They'll come into Wilson. What happened? That's just a warning as Rosen had gone over the out of bounds line. That's a shame for Mill River because they got the ball in play. And now she'll get into Chadburn. So Chadburn, keeping the dribble alive, will cross the timeline, turn. Fishwick. Oh, they need to find some offense real fast. That's a good save by Furno, and then the foul on Fishwick. And it was Chase that got fouled, and that's going to be the 1-and-1 now the other end of the court from Windsor, as both teams in the bonus situation with 6:51 to go. Ketchum at the scores table, getting ready to come back in the ballgame for Mill River, along with Nikki Munson. So as Chase gets settled in at the free throw line, we will have Wilson come out and Fishwick come out for the Minutemen. And then there's some confusion, but Rosen coming out of the game, number 25 for Windsor, and then coming to take her spot is Mateos, Isabella Mateos. And that will make it a 9-point lead. Neither team's had a 10-point lead tonight, a double-digit lead, but Windsor on the verge right here of doing that. And they'll be off the mark. Catch him again inside position on the box out. Well, I tell you, they kill the dribble and then they get all kinds of trouble. And that's going to be white basketball if it goes off from Isabella Mateos out of bounds. Chadburn being very cautious, bringing the ball up the floor. Works off the screen, will spin back, gets it to Ketchum. Remember, they've got a 10 count on him once. And boy, I'll tell you, Ketchum tried to do that John Elway pass again, and it was red. Mateos up, no good. Rebound pop for Mateos up, and no good. Rebound will come down to Furno, and her outlet pass will come to Munson to Chadburn. And we're almost in a must-score situation here down the floor, and we're going to foul called out of bounds. No foul. Ball out from Munson out of bounds. The Windsor with the basketball. 6:14 left in the fourth. Mateos. Pass picked off by Munson. Oh, there's going to be a lot of turnovers both ways in this ball game statistically. Up and no. I'll tell you, it's been a wild fourth quarter. Chadburn with a 3-on-2 goes between the legs, up and, oh man, it won't drop. 2 shots coming up for Courtney Chadburn though, and she worked hard to get that ball through everybody on the floor. And up at the free throw line now. 5:56 to go, Mill River down by 9. And she got it. Remember in the first quarter, she missed her first free throw and then she hasn't missed since. Clark in 21 for Mill River, replacing Griswold, number 11. Chadburn gets them both. And now Mill River will go into that press defense in the back court. And that's going to be Zapata, front court, motoring, and getting it. Boy, at some point, Zapata is going to be my star of the game. She has played so well, even on a part-time basis. Boy, Ketchum, very stick to it with that long pass, and it's intercepted again. Mateos has the ball blocked. Ketchum with a great save to Furno. That was awesome by Ketchum. And then tipped forward by Chadburn as they look more like jugglers out there tonight. Well, Chadburn was backing up for the 3, and then it's going to be a foul. 1-on-1 coming up, 19 foul. That's going to be on Chase, 9th on Windsor as a team, and Chadburn back at the line. At 36-27, and Mill River sticking around from the fact they're going to the free throw line here in the fourth quarter. She got it. Makes it an 8-point difference in the game with Windsor up by 8. Chadburn again, all twine. You see Bethany Brown came back to meet the pass, works off Catherine Brown's screen. She'll slow things down now. As Munson there defensively, and that's a 3-ball, and she nailed it. Whoa, man. And again, so soft with the inbounds passes. I mean, I'm not criticizing, but put some mustard on the pass back here. And that's going to be even too far for the very fast Megan Clark. Yeah, so Ram Zapata will bring the ball into play for Windsor. Gets it to Chase, she'll settle it down. It's a 10-point ball game right now, 39-29. Off that made 3-pointer by Bethany Brown of the Yellow Jackets. That's Chase. She's at a 2-point shot, and that's going to be off the mark and tied up. It's going to be Windsor basketball. Clark and Zapata get up off the floor, and it'll be Windsor baseline. And it looks like Zapata, yeah, she's going to stay down there and bring the ball into play. That's Mateos to Catherine Brown. A little early to go into the stall, and I think you don't want to see that. I don't think you'll see that from Windsor because just the fact he just came down and took a 3-point shot. That's tip, loose on the floor, and jump ball is going to be Mill River basketball, and that's going to be Furno that tied it up. And that was a good break for Mill River, 4.5 minutes to go. And now Mill River will face that all-out pressure by Windsor. And boy, it's going to be picked up by Clark to save the day and gets it over to Chadburn. That was an adventure, but they will get it into the front court. Clark can hit from out there, and they need her, and she does. Thank you, Megan Clark, as she gets a three-point shot. Munson almost made the steal. And then Rosen coming in the ball game for Mateos for Windsor. That three-pointer makes it a 7-point ball game. Favor of Windsor. Oh, Ketchum hits the floor hard, and yeah, oh, she's tough. She's going to get up and be okay. Rosen again getting set to bring the ball into play. Oh, Furno upset with herself as she had the steal and couldn't hold on to it. And Windsor will call timeout with 4:07 to go, fourth quarter. And the Yellow Jackets leading by 7 in this varsity game. Rosen gets set to bring a ball into play after that timeout called by Windsor. And it's going to be, should be a travel call. No call there, and it'll go out of bounds off from Windsor. And it'll be Mill River basketball. And Ketchum with Rosen on the ball trying to deny the inbounds pass. Oh, they had Chadburn and give her the ball, and there's Ram Zapata getting in there again, knocking the ball away. Munson with the basketball, number 5, takes a couple dribbles and needs some help. Gives it to Chadburn. She'll turn, cross over, and not panic at all, just calmly regather the basketball. We're just 10 seconds, under 4 minutes left in regulation. 7-point lead for Windsor. Clark with the ball will go to Munson. She'll come back to Clark, and Chadburn looking for her third three, will not get it right there, and we'll have a foul. Munson came in from behind. Got the push from behind on Munson on Brown. Catherine Brown should be shooting the 1-and-1 at the other end of the floor here. And that's what we'll have. Catherine, number 40, Catherine Brown. And again, looking to add a little padding to that lead for getting late in the ball game. And it's still just the 1-and-1. That's the 8th team foul on Mill River. Nope, ball came right back to Brown, puts it up very. I like the idea that she got it and shot it. Catcher, though, will get it, pivot, and travel. That will lead to substitutions as Munson coming out for Mill River and Fishwick back in the basketball game. And now they retrieve the basketball, and it looks like we're set as Ram Zapata will bring the ball into play, number 14. Yep, they get it to Catherine Brown, back to Bethany Brown, and now they'll swing it back out, and Chase to Rosen. She'll put it on the floor once, and now it looks like Windsor's going to spread the floor out and milk the clock down. And that's going to be Fishwick with the steal, and she'll work it to the free throw line. Her bounce pass went off from a foot of or actually the back of the leg of a Windsor defender, and boy, Mill River just juggling right on the edge of losing the basketball. Clark to Fishwick. Now they've settled things down and see if they can get set up here for a shot. They don't need a three-pointer, though. They're only down 7. They just need points. Clark strip going through the paint. Ball comes into the hands of Chase up ahead to Ram Zapata. She'll put the brakes on, and yeah, they're going to pull the ball back out with 2:44 to go and milk the clock down, stretch the floor. Yeah, till the defense comes out like that, they won't even start the 5 count. Yeah, they've got to get on the ball because they're down 7 with 2.5 to go, and they're not an offensive team as far as making up a lot of points. Oh, look at that. Offensive foul. Who took it? Ketchum took the charge. There'll be no shots because it's a player control foul, but Mill River will gain possession. I'll tell you what, Ketchum's going to have some bruises on her body after this game. DeFerno returns, gets it off to Fishwick. Fishwick looking for the trailer on the play, and it was Chadburn who came across to meet the ball. But again, Mill River just needs points like that. 39-34, lead down to 5. Now they need a stop, and Rosen all by herself down the floor. Ball blocked foul. Ketchum will pick it up. 2 shots. Don't know how Windsor did it, but they had two people wide open after the made basket by Munger down the floor. And it is 2 shots coming up for Megan Rosen, and it won't drop that one. But don't forget, Ram Zapata and Catherine Brown down in the box for Windsor. You got to put a body on them so you can get the, if there is a miss, you can get the shot. And Ketchum did, she boxed out beautiful. And then the ball will go and drop. Yeah, that was Rosen that came in, stripped the basketball and got the 2 points that way. Didn't make the free throw, but made the bucket, and those were big ones. Makes the lead back to 7. Ketchum, oh, that's tough. She spun that out there with so much English on it that Fishwick would have needed a catcher's mitt to make the grab on that. But with 1:44 to go and down 7, we'll see how long they go before they'll maybe have to foul here. And don't forget, no shot clock. Windsor, if they wanna, can just stand out there and hold the basketball. Ram Zapata up, fouled, almost got the shot. Nope, they're gonna call 3 seconds on Catherine Brown, and that will negate any shots or shots that were taken. So with a timeout called by Windsor, it's a full timeout. It's 41-34 Windsor with a 7-point lead with just 1:25 to go in the 4th quarter. It's that part of the game where it's a must score for Mill River. Again, it doesn't have to be 3. It just has to be points. 1:25 to go, 7-point deficit for the Minutemen. Fishwick. Come back to Ketchum. Ketchum. Oh, bite my tongue, but that's the 4th time she's tried that, and it's picked off. Windsor was told, look at the clock in their huddle, means you don't have to shoot. Let them come out and foul you. You got a 7-point lead. You got a multiple possession lead. And all they got to do is they're down to 1 minute. Just keep doing what you're doing. Play toss and catch until Mill River falls. There it is. Chadburn committed the foul. She had no other choice but to do that. Now send Ram Zapata to the free throw line to shoot just the 1-and-1. That's the 9th. That's the 9th team foul according to the board, which, no, it's the 10th. Okay, they're just slow putting it up, so it's 2 shots coming up for Ram Zapata. Each team over the 10 foul limit. I'll tell you what, she made a world of difference. Ram Zapata did here in the 2nd half for Windsor. Real spark off the bench. And that's going to be into the hands of Rao. Oh boy, I tell you what, she just did save it. Up ahead to Chadburn. Chadburn to Fishwick to the hole and makes it. 42-36, and there's the foul by Chadburn. Again, somebody had to foul it because you don't want a lot of time to run off the clock, and it's going to be Bethany Brown, 32, going to the line for Windsor. And it's a 2-shot situation. Perfect. Took her time and was perfect. Puts the lead to 7 at 43-36. Tell you what, those are both good-looking shots. Ketchum has the pass knocked away, and Chase saves it down to Rao, and Mill River somehow kept possession. They'll get it up front. Fishwick gets it down into Rao, turns, fires too long. Rao chases down her own rebound, puts it back up. Around the rim, no good. Rebound will come down, and 23 seconds to go, and Windsor will get it up over the top of the defense, get it to Bethany Brown, and Bethany Brown will hold it, and got a foul called on Chadburn. Well, she was real close to getting the steal, but she got a lot of the wrist, and that's going to send Bethany Brown back to the line where she was just 2 for 2, and it's going to be an 8-point lead with 15.7 seconds to go. And this will all but ice it up here for Windsor. Again, Mill River playing much better with each game. that I've seen. But they just get to that make or break point in the game, and they just quite haven't found the make point yet. That Windsor urging them, no fouls from the bench. 10 seconds, 9, and here comes Katie Ketchum front court to Fishwick. And Fishwick will save it, and it's going to be kept in, and Bethany Brown will just hold it. And it'll be the Yellow Jackets on the road with a 9-point win over Mill River. 45-36. Congratulations to Windsor. A nice effort by Mill River. Get out there, support your student athletes. And Jerry Munger brought you this varsity basketball game.